Hey guys, what up? Bevan here, coming to you from the Black Forest, and I want to talk about a question I got from a viewer. I think his screen name is CS Taylor. And great question. He asks, should we be doing continual breath awareness as we're doing mentally demanding activities? In particular, reflecting on our life or doing these exercises, these mental exercises that I talk about on this channel that are meant to, bring more presence into your life or just increase your awareness in some way. And that's a great question because, I call it continual breath awareness. So how do I reconcile this continual aspect of it with the fact that you can't really be on the breath as you're doing certain mental activities? And that's absolutely correct. You cannot be on the breath to the same extent that you would be, as if you were just like in the forest doing nothing, while you're doing some mentally, computationally intensive activity. The point of this exercise, the point of continual breath awareness in this channel is to take steps to make presence your default state. So return to the breath immediately after you're done using your mind for a certain activity. And the more you do this, the easier it will become. Exercise that muscle of coming back to the breath and staying on it, unless you're using your mind for a very specific purpose. Now, I hesitate to even say this because once you kind of realize that during certain activities you're going to be throwing off your breath, it's very easy for your mind to rationalize that during any given activity you don't have to be on your breath because you'll just come back to it. Chances are that you can be on the breath as you're doing that activity. You just haven't really built up that presence muscle to enough to be able to do it then. But it still doesn't mean that you shouldn't try if you're trying to fully experiment with this practice of being present at every available moment. So be really careful, be on guard for your mind because it's going to rationalize that you don't have to be present. And also, even if you consider yourself a very busy person and you do a lot of very brainy things during the day, maybe you're a programmer or whatever, or a writer, your pen is not always going to be in contact with the paper. You're going to be lifting your pen up now and then. Return to the breath at every available moment. Anchor your awareness into your body, right? The breath itself is not so important, as I've discussed in other videos. It's just about returning your awareness to your most basic interface with the world, which is your physical senses in your body. So do this as frequently as possible. Try to challenge yourself to, do it as you do more and more complex activities, and really just jump in whenever you have a spare second even. And that's the point. So try to make it your default. Return to it whenever you can. Even if you're a busy person, you can do this for the majority of the day. And build up to it, right? Don't get discouraged just because some activities are harder than others and they throw you off. That's it. I really appreciate the questions. Keep on sending them and I'll do my best to answer them if I can. And thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.